Hi, I'm Brooke, and I'm a quadruplet. These are my sisters, Bella, Ella, and Rose. There has always been a special bond between them. I felt like the odd one out. Brooke, what are you doing with that stinky ball? Kick it away and come play with us. Yeah, sure, let's play. My sisters loved looking similar. They enjoyed wearing identical dresses and having the same hairstyles. I didn't want to stand out and pretended to like looking feminine too. Our parents owned a small karaoke bar called the Singing Oysters. It wasn't popular. It was on the verge of bankruptcy. Our Aunt Sally liked to come over and gloat. It smells like rotten eggs in here. It's no wonder you get no visitors. Things will change. Just you wait. One day I'll hire a bouncer to kick you out of here. Pigs will fly before this hole becomes popular. It serves you right. Are you done? Now get out! Aunt Sally was Mom's sister. Their parents had left them a sports goods store, but Mom didn't want to run it. She decided to fulfill her dream and opened a karaoke bar instead. Aunt Sally saw it as betrayal. That's why I didn't tell my sisters that I wasn't like them. I didn't want them to think I was a traitor. No matter how lonely I felt, I kept my secret. One day, for the first time in our lives, my sisters and I had a serious fight over something stupid. That was the beginning of something incredible. During our fight, one of us accidentally hit the TV. It fell and broke, and we all started to blame each other. Let this be a lesson to you. This is what happens when you aren't working as a team. Our parents made us help them out at the bar as punishment. When a familiar song suddenly came on, Rose ran onto stage and started to sing. Bella and Ella quickly joined her. I couldn't sing as good as them, so I watched them. When they finished, everyone in the bar burst into applause. Girls, that was amazing! Could you repeat that tomorrow? Bella, Ella, and Rose nodded. Mom and Dad wanted me to join my sisters. Everyone liked the triplets' performance. I bet they'll go wild when they see quadruplets. But I can't sing. Not a problem. Just open your mouth and pretend to sing along. No one will notice anything. I hesitantly agreed. The four of us started to perform at the bar every weekend. Our band attracted visitors, and the Singing Oysters quickly became popular. One day, Aunt Sally came to gloat as usual, but she was in for a surprise. Who are all these people? My talented daughters helped us promote the bar. By the way, Sally, I always keep my promises. What are you on about? Security? Show this lady the door. I was glad that our family business was doing better. My sisters loved performing on stage. Their dreams came true. Meanwhile, I felt like a puppet. Eventually, I couldn't stand it any longer. I changed my clothes and secretly joined an amateur women's soccer team. I easily fit in and quickly made friends. Ivy was one of them. We became inseparable. However, I didn't tell her that I only felt like myself when I was hanging out with our team. The truth was, I always pretended when I was around my family. When my sisters and I were 16, Mr. Forbes came to our bar to watch our performance. He was a music producer. Everyone in the city knew him, and it seemed like we impressed him. I'll make you superstars. Let's do it. Don't you think we should tell Mr. Forbes about our tiny issue? Oh yeah, Brooke can't sing. She just opens her mouth while we play a recording. All of you need to sing if you want to record songs in a studio or perform in front of big crowds. We can't deceive your fans. Can't I just leave the band then? That's not an option either. Being quadruplets is what makes you unique. That's your key to success. You can't leave. I'll figure something out. A few days later, Mr. Forbes invited our parents and us to his studio to sign a contract. He also introduced us to Joy, a shy girl from a poor family. Hi, I'm very happy to be here. It felt like my ears were in heaven. Joy had an angelic voice. It turned out that was the reason Mr. Forbes invited her. Joy will be singing instead of Brooke. All you need to do is pretend to sing just like you usually do. And remember, you can't let anyone find out your secret, or we will all be in a world of trouble. To be honest, I didn't want to sign the contract or deceive anyone, but as usual, I did not dare go against my family. However, I had a bad feeling about it all. Are you really satisfied with doing all the work and getting none of the glory? Mr. Forbes promised to pay me well. That's good enough for me. Joy seemed nice, but I was sure that sooner or later that sweet little angel would cause problems. Mr. Forbes' team made us stage costumes. We looked like mermaids. My sisters and I were hard to recognize when we wore them. We ended up calling ourselves beautiful mermaids. Then began the days of endless photo shoots, studio recordings, and concerts. Joy did all the work for me, and I just opened my mouth on stage like a clown. The fame of Beautiful Mermaids skyrocketed. Our parents expanded their karaoke bar and started to rake it in. It drove Aunt Sally crazy. I can't believe my sister is successful now. Ella, Bella, and Rose were on cloud 9 and didn't notice how out of place I felt or how much I suffered. Living 2 secret lives was becoming harder by the day. I often missed soccer practice because of our rehearsals. Brooke, you're my friend and I love you. But if you aren't here in a minute, I'm going to bite you. I was also regularly late for rehearsals because of soccer practice. Brooke, where the heck are you? I'm on my way. I couldn't tell anyone about my problems, and soon enough, I was at the end of my rope. These posters are going to be hanging all over the city soon. Wow, we look amazing! While my sisters were beaming at the poster, poor Joy was barely holding back tears. She probably wanted to show people that it was her angelic voice they were listening to. I'm going to send you on tour soon, but now get up on that stage and rock it. I need to answer this. Give me a minute. Brooke, you aren't going to believe it! We can become professional athletes! The Women's Soccer Championship is coming up. This is our chance. We have a very busy season ahead of us. Oh no. Aren't you happy, Brooke? What's the matter with you? Dang it! I couldn't tell Ivy that I didn't know how to be at the championship and at the tour at the same time. I didn't want to let my friends or my sisters down. In the end, I had a panic attack and fainted. Brooke, are you feeling sick? I'll call someone. No need, Joy. I'm fine. I can see that something is bothering you. Trouble shared is a trouble halved, right? I thought it would make me feel better, so I told Joy about my double life and how different I was from my sisters. You should talk to them. I realized Joy was right, but then I remembered how bad Mom's relationship with Aunt Sally was and decided not to rock the boat. The next time I came to soccer practice, my friends looked miserable. This is it. We won't even get to take part in the qualifying match because we don't have uniforms. They all came from poor families, so I said I would buy uniforms for the whole team. Brooke, where did you get the money? My parents' bar has been doing well lately. You're the best! We came to Aunt Sally's sports store. While my friends were choosing our future uniform, I was praying my aunt would not see me. After practice, everyone left, and then I saw Aunt Sally in the stands. She was staring right at me. Did you follow me here? I did. I saw you buying a uniform and couldn't help myself. Sorry, I'm surprised you're playing soccer instead of getting ready for the tour. Wait a minute, your family doesn't know about this, do they? They don't. I've been leading a double life, but things got out of control a while ago. Oh, Brooke, let's go for a walk. Honey, why didn't you tell your family the truth? Because I've been watching you and Mom fight for years. I don't want to be called a traitor by my family, and if I leave the band to play soccer, I'll let everyone down. Oh, this is my fault. The truth is, I've always hated the store my sister and I inherited. Your mom had the courage to leave and make her dream come true. Unlike me, she opened a bar, got married, and gave birth to talented daughters. Meanwhile, I'm still stuck in that stupid store. I envied your mom and blamed her for my failures. Forget everything else and follow your dream. Wow, you're right. I don't want to be in a band. To be honest, I can't even sing. A talented girl called Joy has been doing it for me. It's a secret though. Don't tell anyone. Oh, my lips are sealed, Brooke. Aunt Sally convinced me to talk to my friends about the band. I told them that I was only in it because I didn't want to fight with my sisters. So that's why you're always late for practice. Yeah, we're going on tour soon, but I'll figure it out. I won't miss any matches. You should have told us about all this ages ago instead of dealing with it all by yourself. Thank you, girls. To my great surprise, my friends weren't mad at me at all. Their reaction helped me pluck up the courage to come clean to my sisters. Unfortunately, that didn't end well. What? Soccer? Are you crazy? Forget about it and focus on our band. We won't forgive you if you let us down. Or have you forgotten that our band can only exist if there are 4 of us? For years, I've been doing everything to make your dreams come true, but now I need you to support me for once. Soccer is a stupid dream. Oh, is that so? Their words made my blood boil. In a fit of anger, I cut off my long hair and changed my clothes. I've always looked the way you wanted me to. This is how the real me looks. Nice to meet you. Mom, Dad, Brooke has lost it. She cut off her hair. She doesn't look like a mermaid anymore. I had no choice but to tell Mom and Dad the truth after that. To my surprise, Mom took my side. After all, she had once risked everything to make her dream come true as well. However, Dad got mad. If your band breaks up, we'll be struggling again. Some things are more important than money. I hope you're happy. It's your fault they're fighting. You're nothing but trouble. Were they right? Was I being selfish? A couple of days later, I was on my way to the qualifying match when Mr. Forbes called me. Brooke, have you told the band's secret to anyone? He said that an anonymous hater had made a post on the Beautiful Mermaid's official website. They said they would go live at 6 that night and tell all the fans our band's dirty secret. It didn't take a genius to figure out what the secret was going to be. Who would benefit from exposing us? I didn't have to think long. I'd long suspected that Joy would pull a stunt like that. She must have grown tired of living in my shadow. Don't worry, Mr. Forbes. I have a suspect. After that, I called my sisters and told them we had to stop Joy.
Why? Our band's finished without you anyways. I don't care anymore.
Since they didn't care about the beautiful mermaids anymore, I decided not to do anything. Instead, I went to the match. Our team performed great in the first half. During halftime, I suddenly noticed my family in the stands. It turned out Mom dragged everyone to the match so they'd cheer for me. Then, someone suddenly tapped me on the shoulder. Joy, what are you doing here? You told me about this match, remember? I came to cheer for you. Aren't you supposed to go live in an hour to expose the beautiful mermaids? What are you talking about? I would never do that. Wait, who's our anonymous hater then? No one knows the band's secret except us, our producer, and… Oh, dang it! I let it slip to Aunt Sally. I see. My sister is messing with my girls. I'm not sure about that, Mom. We had a heart-to-heart, and she said that she had always been jealous of you because you fulfilled your dream and opened a karaoke bar. Oh dear. She was jealous because of my family, not because of the bar. Sally and I once fell for the same guy, but your father chose me. Sally couldn't get over that. She probably wants to ruin your band's reputation so that we'll have money problems again. That was so unfair! I tried to reason with my sisters one more time. Ella, Bella, Rose, even though I'm a little different from you, it doesn't matter. We can be sisters even if we like different things. Let's work together and stop our aunt. Brooke is right. Let's do it, team! It was still halftime when we called our producer and asked him to bring us our costumes. Then we came out onto the field. The audience recognized our band and went wild. Hi everyone! Actually, we weren't going to perform here today, but we have a very important announcement. If you like Beautiful Mermaids because our songs and not because we're quadruplets, then please accept the fact that another girl is going to take my place. To be honest, she's been singing for me this whole time. What? You're a liar! Ah! The crowd got mad and started booing us. But then, Joy started to sing, and everyone listened to her, spellbound. When my sisters joined Joy, the audience forgot all about their anger. They got a standing ovation. Beautiful Mermaids definitely had a great future ahead of them. The rest of our match flew by, and our team won a prize. When Aunt Sally revealed our band's secret, none of our fans cared about it. After all, the recording of our performance on the soccer field had already gone viral by then. Aunt Sally screwed up. I feel a little sorry for her though. She was probably very lonely if she was that jealous of our family. This proves once again that nothing is more important than family. I'm glad I finally stood up for myself. Despite our different personalities, dreams, and talents, my sisters and I are still close. Do you have any siblings? Tell us about them in the comments down below.